Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya for Seekers of God. Spiritual Talks of Mahapurush Swami Shivananda. Chapter 98, page number 277, episode 235. Place Belur, time April 28, 1932. Mahapurush Maharaji says that liberation or mukti can be had anywhere. Samadhi is necessary and samadhi is dependent on divine grace. It is no good roaming about so much. A monk who had gone to Uttar Kashi for spiritual practices and then fallen ill there had written a letter to Mahapurushji telling him of the various kinds of hardships and inconveniences one had to suffer in that remote Himalayan retreat. Mahapurushji wanted the reply to be written thus: rather than suffer there, come back here immediately. Can there be any hard and fast rule that one will have liberation, mukti, only at Uttar Kashi, Himalayas? Liberation or samadhi can be attained anywhere if it so pleases him, if it so pleases God, Sri Ramakrishna, if such be his dispensation. And you have been at that place long enough to know what it is. Now come back and continue your spiritual practices here itself, just as you had been doing before. The main thing that matters is to acquire devotion, bhakti, to his lotus feet. As to that, one can have it here as well. The climate of those places does not suit many of the monks. Either they suffer continuously and then die prematurely, or they lose their mental balance on account of forced hardships. Well, my son, all depends on his will, God's will, Sri Ramakrishna's will. Take refuge in Sri Ramakrishna and continue to be at his feet. Call on Sri Ramakrishna constantly. Pray to him. Gradually, you will feel his grace in your heart. One cannot have true enlightenment without samadhi. That samadhi again is dependent on his grace. The chief aim of life is the realization of God. That does not depend on any particular locality. Why? Consider even the life of Sri Ramakrishna himself. Did he ever go to Uttarakashi or Himalayas or roam about in the Himalayas to practice austerities? One has to strive by accepting Sri Ramakrishna's life as the ideal. Every act of Sri Ramakrishna's life is an ideal for the present age. That is the most dependable example. To be continued. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.